Have you ever wanted to master a new language but felt overwhelmed by the challenge? In our increasingly interconnected world, the ability to communicate in multiple languages is more valuable than ever. Yet the process of learning a new language can seem daunting, filled with complex grammar rules, unfamiliar sounds, and a new vocabulary. But fear not. Today, we're going to break down the task of language learning into 4 clear, actionable tips to help you succeed. Firstly, one of the most essential skills in mastering a new language is listening. Listening is not just about hearing words. It's about decoding meaning, understanding context, and absorbing the rhythm and intonation of the language. It's like learning a new piece of music. You listen to it over and over until it becomes part of you. When you listen to a new language, you learn how to pronounce words correctly, how to use them in the right context, and you also pick up new vocabulary. It's a comprehensive skill that nourishes all other aspects of language learning. So, how can you improve your listening skills? Well, immerse yourself in the language. Listen to podcasts, watch movies, listen to music, and if possible, practice with native speakers. The more you listen, the more you'll understand, and the more you'll learn. Remember, listening is an active process, so practice actively listening to the language you're learning. Next up, speaking. This is where you get to put what you've heard into practice. Speaking is a vital part of mastering a new language. It's the bridge between understanding and communicating, between listening and being heard. It's not enough to simply know the words and their meanings. You must be able to articulate them. So how do you improve your speaking skills? Start by practicing speaking aloud. It might feel strange at first, but it's an effective way to get comfortable with the sounds and rhythm of the language. Next, make use of language learning apps. Many of them offer conversational practice with native speakers. This can be a fantastic way to practice your pronunciation and gain fluency. Finally, consider joining language exchange meetups. These are gatherings where people swap languages. You teach them yours, they teach you theirs. It's a fun and social way to practice speaking. Speaking might be intimidating at first, but with practice, you will gain confidence and fluency. Now let's move on to reading and writing. These skills are crucial for understanding and producing the written form of the language. Reading and writing in a new language are like 2 sides of the same coin. One helps you to understand the language better, while the other allows you to express yourself in it. Both are essential for truly mastering a new language. Now let's talk about reading first. By reading books, newspapers, and online content in the language you're learning, you expose yourself to new vocabulary, sentence structures, and the way ideas are expressed. It's like opening a window into the culture and mindset of the people who speak that language. Don't just stick to one genre or source. Variety is the spice of language learning. But reading is just half the battle. Writing, on the other hand, is where you can truly test your understanding. It's one thing to recognize a word when you see it, but it's quite another to remember how to use it in a sentence. Start by jotting down your thoughts in a journal or drafting emails in the target language. You could even find a pen pal who speaks the language, allowing you both to learn and grow together. Through writing, you will not only reinforce what you've learned, but also discover areas where you need to improve. It's like holding up a mirror to your language skills. Reading and writing might seem daunting, but remember, it's all about practice and patience. And so, there you have it. 4 fundamental skills to help you master any language. First, we dove into the world of listening, the ability to understand and interpret the spoken language. Then, we ventured into speaking, where you express yourself, articulate thoughts, and engage in conversations. Next, we explored the realm of reading, decoding the written word and understanding its context. And finally, we tackled the art of writing, putting your thoughts on paper, structuring sentences, and conveying your ideas with clarity. These 4 skills, listening, speaking, reading, and writing, make up the cornerstone of language mastery. But remember, it's not a race. It's about practice, patience, and persistence. You won't become fluent overnight, but with consistent effort, you'll make steady progress. Remember, mastering a new language is a journey. So, take one step at a time and enjoy the process.